And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Giangelo's here off 224 in Boardman. At this time, we welcome in the one, the only, the Burgundy Bowl, Aidan Dominguez. Fresh off the touchdown last week. Talk to me. This has got to be such a thrill for you. The senior year feels like you've been here for about 30. You played with, it feels like both your brothers. What's it like? I mean, has it gone fast in your eyes, going from freshman, just kind of learning what it's like to be a Raider from that standpoint, playing with Dylan, to, a senior, and now you're leading everybody else?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like freshman year felt like 10 times longer than sophomore year and then junior year, and then now already week 3, I feel like we just started practice the other day.
Goes a little faster, huh, when you get there? How has your leadership changed throughout the season and throughout the years, I guess? Freshman, people kind of looked at you like, oh, well, who's this little twerp? It's just another Dominguez, right? And then you laid a bunch of dudes out, and then you got that respect. How has it changed over the years?
Yeah, I never really tried to be a leader really, but this year I try to talk to the young guys, try to tell them to give them tips and everything to work hard and everything. But yeah, I'm just trying to really try to be the leader I see when I was little.
Playing a little different position defensively this year, huh?
Yeah.
How is that? I mean, you go from the defensive backfield to now you're on the line with the big hosses. What's it like for you?
I mean, I just let it loose, not think about it, just because I got to bring it all every play, and it's obviously less mentally, just more physically.
So you go from a bunch of dudes who are trying to catch a ball, and you're just sizing them up, and they're praying that 34 is nowhere near them, to some of those big uglies that you're trying to mess up. They know you're going to hit them. I mean, mentally, that's got to be a little bit more challenging and different going through that.
Yeah, I got to just, before, a lot of the plays, if they just ran away from me, I wouldn't even be in it. But now it's I'm on the line, every single play, I got to be locked and loaded, and, it's just more action.
Is it for you, just from a physical standpoint, do you feel more exhausted after a game?
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, week 1, if you get through it, I mean, take me through last year at your most exhausted point. Was it even close to where you are now?
No, and I play a lot more running back too, and yeah, just more physical. I've been telling everybody I know, I'm so sore after these games. Never been that way before,
I was going to ask you, so last year you and Spike kind of split time, right? And you had some great runs, but it was Spike was the guy that started the game, and you were kind of the closer. You came in, you were fresh, and you were punching him in the mouth. It's changed a little bit now.
Yeah.
You've got a lot more workload here, both offensively and defensively. Do you feel like there's more pressure on you as well with that, knowing that, man, you're tired when you're carrying that football, and you don't look it. I don't want to say you look it, but I know from your standpoint, you got to be feeling it.
Yeah, I definitely am feeling it a lot more. But I know, if I can get a break, Dylan Smesker's going to run it just as good as I am. And, on defense, Chaz, he's going to go in there. And it's I got to, I definitely have more on my plate. But, I mean, more playing time. It's just playing it more. It's feeling fun.
Who was the coach that came to you and asked you, hey, we think you can do all right on the defensive line as an edge rusher? And then what was going through your mind when you're like, okay, your pick sixes, you're laying out dudes as a safety, that goes away. I mean, did you have to weigh it at all? Or I mean, to me, I think I know the answer, but I'll let you go for it.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely a little Coach Man and Coach Rock telling me, but I mean, I played a lot on the line sometimes last year too, tight ends. So I was definitely used to it, a little bit, but I could definitely feel myself getting bigger and maybe getting less quicker. So, definitely no safety no more, but I could definitely play linebacker. But yeah, I mean, Coach tells me to play the line. I don't really care. I'll play.
Whatever helps the team, right? Whatever gets you another one of those rings.
Yeah.
Let's take it to, I mean, you guys 2-0 to start the year. You're a big part of that. Do you feel an urgency to leave that legacy of a state championship? I mean, is there pressure in that capacity too, or are you just going to take it one game at a time?
I mean, yeah, there definitely is, trying to keep the legacy going and just playing as hard as we can, really. I mean, can't really do much more than that, but, I mean, I think we got a really good group of guys, and we can make it pretty far, So I feel like I wouldn't want to spoil that and not get as far as I think we can.
All right, I know there's one coach on this coaching staff that you've probably wrestled with a time or two. To have your older brother become a part of this coaching staff, what does it mean to you to share the locker room with him one more time?
Yeah, it's definitely weird looking around and seeing him, it's just weird to look at, but it's kind of cool because you know how like the young coaches are, they're more fire, not like we don't
got
have
more
that,
juice.
But, yeah, but not like that we don't have that with other coaches, but he's definitely, like obviously you'd be coaching me all day, I go home and he's still talking to me about it, and it's just sweet because like I like the way he explains it to me. Obviously, like he's been explaining things my whole life to me, so it's pretty good. But he also has a connection with all my friends because my friends are his friends, and yeah, they definitely respect him, and it's just cool.
It has to be nice from that standpoint. Like if you're not registering or it's not quickly downloading to you in practice, you can be like, hey, Dylan, help me out with this. What they're trying to accomplish with this. Yeah,
100%. He's really good at it, at teaching me like why, how and everything. And, we'll have people come over to my house, play some cornhole, but also watch them film with, the DBs and everything. So it's really nice.
I don't understand why people always come over to your house. I'm still trying to figure that out. There's some legendary gaming going on over there, and I'm not talking about Risk. You guys have a special bond. This group has a special bond, and it all kind of stems from your place. Your place is a safe place for all these guys. Is it cool to just be able to like go upstairs and go to bed when all these other guys got to go home?
It's kind of dope to just come home and then there's already people at my house, like before I
They
get
beat
there.
you home?
Sometimes, yeah.
Oh my God.
Fast drivers, but.
And your dad's probably already serving food to him.
Yeah, he is. I know it's cool. Not like we don't go to their house every once in a while, but definitely in football time we go to my house a lot.
Again, this group, very special to you. It's a very special senior class, and there's a lot of expectations for this. What do you want people to remember, like about this particular class, the class of 2025, the seniors of 2024? What do you want them to remember for you guys, this football squad, after it's all said and done?
I don't know. Play hard.
Play hard?
Yeah.
That works. Let's talk about you, man. What do you want to do? What are your aspirations after football? Do you want to go to school? Do you want to go into trade? What are you looking to do?
Yeah, I was looking at electrical engineering degree. It looks pretty good. I got some math classes I need to take, but I'll be pretty like in there already, just to the CCP I'm taking. So
is this potentially we could see another 4 seasons or 5 seasons from 34, or are you calling it quits after South Range?
I don't know, man.
You don't know yet. Okay, I can appreciate that. We can still talk them into playing. We don't want to see you stop, man. No. You never stop anyway, so we don't want to see you stop now. We want that state championship ring, and we want to see you keep going, running for somebody else. Role models. It's time to get emotional. Who are those role models? Who's put you in the seat that you're in right now and put you in a position that you're in?
One role model I would say would be my dad for sure. He taught me really. Obviously, when I was little, he'd always coach me in football and baseball. Just taught me how to work, and obviously my brothers. Just seeing them and seeing how they work. But also like the seniors I had, the 22 season. Obviously, they were so good. They would help us out. Every day. Invite me over to their house like we do, and I would like.
What about Mama? You can't leave Mama out. From that standpoint, she's the heartbeat of that household, man. What does your mom mean to you?
She means, like a lot.
She means a lot. There you got the number one. She's acknowledging the tribal chief.
Yeah, she is. Holds it
down. What one trait from your dad and one trait from your mom would you definitely want to have in your DNA that when you're a parent someday that you want to be able to pass down to your kids?
My dad, he works really hard, and my mom, she could just keep it cool sometimes. Obviously everybody will, flare up, but she keeps it calm a lot and holds everybody down. She's like, hey, you have a problem, go to her, and she'll help you out.
You got a great dynamic. You got a great team at home, man. Aidan, appreciate you, buddy. Appreciate you. Aidan Dominguez, everybody. Back after this on the South Range Show.